Have you ever gazed up at the night sky and wondered about the untapped riches hidden among the stars? It's a thrilling idea that out in the depths of space, cosmic treasure troves are waiting to revolutionize life on Earth and beyond. Imagine a future where asteroids, those enigmatic space rocks, become home to factories, mining operations and more. They could hold the golden key to solving some of our most pressing challenges. In today's video, we'll explore what asteroids are, why they matter, and how asteroid mining could change the game for humanity. But what exactly are asteroids, and why should we care about them? Let's get started. What are asteroids? Asteroids are like the leftover crumbs from the cosmic meal that was the early formation of our solar system. In a way, they're cosmic cousins to planets like Earth because they all started from the same stuff. Now, here's where things get interesting. On Earth, gravity played a fundamental role. It decided to pull most of the heavy elements, like iron and nickel, down into the planet's core during a time called the Archean Eon, which was about 3.5 billion years ago. This left Earth's outer layer, or crust, a bit short on these heavy metals. During a wild period called the Heavy Bombardment Period, around 4.1 to 3.8 billion years ago, Earth and its planetary buddies, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, were like cosmic dodgeball players as lots of asteroids came hurtling into them. These asteroid collisions were like nature's way of recycling. They brought back all sorts of goodies like iron, nickel, gold, cobalt, and a bunch of other fancy metals. Some scientists think it was like an intense cosmic fireworks show with asteroids constantly bombarding Earth over a longer period. During this Earth's glow-up period, all these metals got reinfused into our crust. What is asteroid mining? Asteroid mining is all about getting valuable minerals and raw materials from asteroids and minor planets in space. These cosmic rocks have a bunch of valuable elements like silver, gold, platinum, rhodium, nickel, aluminum, manganese, iron, cobalt, and more. There are two main ways we can use these resources from space. First, they can be utilized in space itself. These materials, for instance, have potential as rocket propellants for spacecraft, facilitating more effective interstellar travel over long distances. They can also be used to construct Earth-like structures in outer space, such as space stations and human habitats. Second, some of these materials may eventually make their way back to Earth. They can be brought back to Earth for a variety of industrial applications, such as nuclear energy, microprocessors, tech manufacturing, constructions, batteries and electronics, as well as a deeper understanding of our solar system. Benefits for human civilization: a vast expanse dotted with celestial bodies, each holding the potential to revolutionize our way of life. Tapping into these rocky treasure chests could be the answer to some of humanity's most pressing natural resource and environmental challenges. Asteroids are like time capsules from our solar system's childhood. They have hidden their riches for eons. We're talking about precious metals like gold and platinum and rare minerals, and most importantly, something more fundamental than treasure: water, the essence of life itself. There are over 150 million asteroids in our solar system's inner regions, and these aren't just pebbles in the cosmic stream. Some are colossal, measuring over 100 meters in diameter. They come in three main flavors: C-type, S-type, and M-type. Think of them as the cosmic spice rack, each with its unique ingredients. C-types are rich in clay and silicates, like the stuff that makes up our planet's crust. S-types offer a mix of silicates and nickel iron, while M-types are heavyweights, laden with valuable metals like gold, platinum, and cobalt. These metals, which have propelled our technological progress for millennia, are the lifeblood of our industries. Some asteroids and comets are celestial ice chests filled with water ice and other volatile substances like ammonia and methane. These icy wonders could satisfy our growing thirst for fresh water and serve as rocket fuel, propelling us deeper into the cosmos. Imagine creating space gas stations by mining asteroids for water ice, supporting missions to the farthest reaches of the universe. The economic potential here is astronomical. We're talking trillions of dollars and millions of jobs. Picture this: asteroid mining companies worth billions, hiring a global workforce, technological and energy advances catapulting humanity to the peak of a Type 1.5 civilization. But it's not just about cash. Asteroid mining could trigger a tech revolution. We might invent new ways to extract space goodies or develop cutting-edge transport methods. These innovations could arguably transform civilization, like the first industrial revolution or the birth of the internet. But you might wonder, why go through all this trouble? Isn't it easier and cheaper to keep digging on good old Earth? Well, here's the deal. Our home planet has been quite generous with its resources, but it's starting to show signs of exhaustion. We still haven't quite figured out how to balance the riches our planet provides us with the need to look after the planet in a sustainable, cyclical way. Human ego and government greed has also played a part in unequal distribution and price inflations for centuries. Within the next half-century, we might run out of vital elements essential for modern industry and food production. What's more, a fight for the last remnants of natural resources could precipitate a global conflict. That's where asteroids could swoop in as our cosmic saviors. By tapping into these off-world resource depots, we can secure an almost infinite supply of elements, ensuring our future needs are met. Traditional mining here takes a toll on our environment, causing erosion, sinkholes, habitat loss, and contaminating soil and water. It's a tough gig. But asteroid mining? It's like a breath of fresh cosmic air. It doesn't ravage our home planet. It preserves ecosystems and slashes carbon emissions, giving our environment a well-deserved break. Risks and challenges. One of the major hurdles is the cost of getting to space. Imagine trying to convince people to pour loads of money into sending mining gear into space and hauling back resources from asteroids. It's a tough sell because our current rockets are pricey to launch and not too efficient. However, there's a glimmer of hope. Companies like SpaceX are pushing the envelope with reusable rockets, which could make space travel way more affordable. But we're not quite there yet. We need more breakthroughs to make asteroid mining make financial sense. Now, once we're up in space, it's not all smooth sailing. Asteroids throw us a curveball with their super weak gravity. That makes it a real challenge to keep mining gear anchored and stop precious stuff from drifting off into space. Plus, the space itself is one tough neighborhood. It's mind-numbingly cold, zapped with radiation, and vacuumed, no air. This isn't friendly territory for humans or our trusty robots. To tackle these challenges, we've got to put some serious investment into cutting-edge tech. And it's not just about one group. It takes teamwork. Businesses, universities, and government agencies all need to team up. Now let's talk about rules and regulations. The legal side of asteroid mining is a bit like a puzzle missing most of its pieces. The Outer Space Treaty from 1967 is clear on one thing. Nations cannot claim ownership of space rocks. But it's super vague on resource extraction. This fuzziness has people worried about a wild race to grab asteroid goodies. And that could lead to big fights over who owns what. So, what's key here is creating solid, fair rules for asteroid mining. It's like setting up a playbook, so everyone plays nice and space resources get used wisely and fairly. Next up, safety and cleanliness is a huge deal. Mining in space could pose risks to Earth and our cosmic neighborhood. Imagine if a mining operation got too aggressive and accidentally nudged an asteroid off course. Even a tiny change in an asteroid's path could spell big trouble over time, like a collision with Earth or damage to important satellites. Also, will we learn from our mistakes with Earth and create a cosmic industry that is sustainable and mindful of its surroundings from the outset? We have around 129 million pieces of space junk floating around, and that's just from past space missions. What will industrial endeavors spew out into the cosmos? Lastly, there's the global economy to think about. If we haul back tons of precious metals like platinum from asteroids, we could end up with too much bling. And when there's too much of something, it loses value. That could have a domino effect on the world economy, since platinum is used in all sorts of things, from cleaning up car emissions to crafting fancy jewelry. So before we dive into massive asteroid mining, we've got to do some serious thinking about how it'll impact the markets and the global economy. So there you have it, the cosmic saga of asteroid mining, where space rocks hold the promise of revolutionizing our world and beyond. From precious metals to life-sustaining water, these celestial bodies offer a treasure trove of possibilities. But as with any great adventure, there are gargantuan challenges to overcome. The high cost of space travel, the tricky task of mining in microgravity, and the need for clear rules and safety precautions are all part of the journey. Now, here's where we'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think asteroid mining is the solution to humanity's resource needs, or do you worry about its potential consequences in space and on Earth? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you found this cosmic exploration fascinating, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more mind-boggling insights and space adventures. Stay tuned for more out-of-this-world discussions.